What's up, guys? Welcome to the world's greatest sports betting show. I'm your host, John Heislop, joined always by my favorite Philly fan. What's up, Matt Modi? How you doing, buddy?
What's up, Slop? I'm doing great. I came for the second time in 3 nights. The night game, I needed 1 home run away.
Awesome. Congrats on the 6, bud.
Yes. Well, technically wasn't have to. Anyways, we don't need to get into how that works. I was making a joke that didn't have to be from sex is all we're going to say. Anyways, for the second time in 3 nights, I was my late player away. The night game from cashing a 3-leg dinger parlay. On Sunday, I just missed Ohtani. Last night, I just missed Aaron Judge, 2 guys that you should count on. So we're doing great because that means we got 2 out of 3, but just so close.
You know, that was fun because I took Judge in the Millie, and it was dead by then. But I saw on Twitter, Judge gets us started. I think it was from the Yankees Twitter account. And it was like, Judge gets us started. I was like, hell yeah. And then I watched the hit. I'm like, yeah, that was a double. That was not a double. But it was a tough day for me. I hit 2, but I think they were both from you. So I don't know how that works. If I hit that or you hit that, I think I was on Harper already. You stole him from me, which that has to feel pretty good to steal one from someone and then it does hit. So hats off to you for that. That has to feel good. Ohtani was not mine. I was on Freeman instead, which I did not say on the show, which was awesome because Ohtani hit 1 and Freeman did not. Yeah, I think if you would have bet all 6 straight, you win money, which is probably the way you're supposed to bet dingers. I do not bet dingers like that. I go just parlays, literally.
Which is a smart way to do it.
Yeah, which is probably, I mean, whatever. It depends on who you ask. If you ask me, it's smart. If you ask other people, it's probably not the brightest way, but it's the most fun way for me. I've never had more fun betting dingers than I have this year, ever in my life.
And really all we're trying to do here is have some fun.
You got to get through the summer, man. I mean, I know we're not in the summer anymore, but we're going to play this thing out. I think we figured out when the season ends. I think it's the 30th. Is that what we said yesterday? 29th? Okay.
Yeah.
So we have 11 more days to hit a dinger parlay. I think we can hit the Millie parlay in 11 days. I don't know why I think that, but I do think that. So we're going to try to do that. If you want to play them straight, have at it, buddy. You know what I mean? Do that because that's probably the way you're going to actually like make money doing this. But yeah, I'm playing dinger parlays. I don't care for the rest of the time. I'm using these 11 days wisely and we're going to hit something. I promise. Or we're not.
Either one. I mean, it's a 50-50 shot.
Yep. That's what I think too.
Yeah. I know it's not your thing, which is cool. I'm a big round robin guy. So for people that want to tail slop, don't want to take all of them straight, put all those bad boys in a round robin. You get 2 of them more often than not, depending on the odds you're making money. And I'm a big round robin guy. So
yeah, I think it was 6. I think I broke down the math. It was 6 that you need, and then you hit 2, you're definitely profiting. Or 7. I mean, obviously the odds matter. Obviously, I'm not saying that, but I'm saying like when I say 6, I mean like you're 350 to 450 guys. You know what I mean? Like ones that you can reasonably expect. It's not like this crazy call for them to hit 1.
As long as they're not in the same game, because then they'll nuke the odds on the same game.
Yeah, they ruin that. Also, too, on FanDuel, you have to go back in and do the guys in the same game. You have to bet them together because they will not count those in the round robin, which I don't think is very fair. Yeah, I thought I wanted them to do like if you had 15 guys and you wanted to round robin them by 8, I wanted to be able to do that, but you can't do that. Did you know that?
So what's the most they let you round robin?
Well, the problem is how much they win. They include all those 8-leg parlays together, so they'll only let you win a milli total. But does that make sense? And you're just like, dude, that's not what I was saying. I was saying, like weren't all 15 of these dudes aren't going to hit, but like if 8 of them did, and you had 1, bam, you're a millionaire.
Yeah,
I thought I cracked the code, but I did not. I mean, that would be a hell of a day, though. I mean, if you only had 15 guys and 8 of them homered, like
that'd be crazy.
Yeah, like you just had a really good day. But at the same time, when you think of it like that, it makes it seem like 8 out of 8 is crazy.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, the best I've had, bless you, is 4 out of 5, and like I put total risk of 1 unit on that times 2, and hitting 4 out of 5 was plus 18 units. So like if you can really get a good number, you can make some good money doing the round robins, which like that's not rocket science. Say if you bet a lot of guys to hit a home run and the majority of them hit home runs, guess what? You're going to make money. I don't know if people knew that, but that's kind of how it works.
Yeah, no, it feels like that would work. Dude, I
Yeah.
muted my mic and then just realized I'm not using the $5,000 one that Nigel made me buy because I muted it and you're like, bless you. I'm like, how the hell?
No.
You
I saw you sneeze. I didn't hear you sneeze.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, so maybe it is the default. Oh, that is the default now.
So no, you're good. Yeah, no, I didn't. It was muted. Your mic was muted. I just,
Okay.
like I said, I saw you sneeze, so I gave you the bless you.
Super perceptive. That's awesome, man. I'm a big like I'll give you a bless you up to like 3. After that, you're on your own. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What do you mean, like 3 times in a row, or just like in life? Yeah.
Or 3 like in the same sitting. Like in the next half hour, if I was sneeze 2 more times, I would expect maybe a bless you for both of them, maybe at least one of them. But like I would understand if there was no more bless yous after that.
The second time, I think no.
Yeah, I think that's after a while, you're saying, all right, buddy. Like I don't know what you're doing here, but yeah, you have to figure some shit out. Anyways, let's talk dingers tonight. I've already got 8. I woke up early today because the dog got up. Let me check her real quick. I think she's pretty sure that's a bone she's eating. So yeah, I did a new strategy. I actually walked the dog before the show. A tired boxer is a good boxer, but only one of them's tired. The little one's not tired at all. And
yeah, they don't get tired.
I don't even know what she's doing. She's about to jump on the other fuck. All right. Well, we'll see where this goes. But yeah, I thought that would work. But I got up early and I found a list. I think you're gonna like it.
So before we get started, I don't know about you, but I probably could have convinced myself on 15 guys today. I don't know if like you also really liked what you saw today, but it just felt like a good dong day.
The odds, dude, were just so great for everything.
Yeah, it's an awesome day.
All right. I like that. I like to say, man, what a great day today's gonna be. It just makes you feel good to say that. Okay, so the first one I'm gonna go with. Let me just see my list real quick. Which one are you gonna steal? Let me see what this guy's still around. Yeah, let's go. Shohei Ohtani. I don't know if you've heard of him. He's good. I'm gonna pull up Zeus real quick after I pull up the odds. So I got him on FanDuel in the milli, but it's only 330. You could get 400 for Shohei Ohtani at Fanatics or BetMGM, which I don't think is bad. Here's the thing. He is going against a lefty, so I know what the haters are going to say. That's fine because we're talking about Shohei Ohtani, so that doesn't really matter. But you look, his average exit velocity this season is 95.5, which is ridiculous. Hit a ball 104 miles an hour 2 days ago. Oh, we don't even have yesterday up. Come on, Zeus.
You got to be better than that.
Yeah, that's bad.
Or was yesterday only against righties? Or are you looking at both?
I'm looking at both. So.
Oh, okay. Because right now this OGM screen's on is what's showing.
Oh my good. I don't want to show Zeus in a negative light like that. All right, we're on Zeus. Now we're showing him a negative light like that. Ryan Weathers is the guy he's going against, and I think.
Yeah, you're right.
There he is. And here's the thing. This is probably why he's plus 400. I can't even believe it's plus 400. But he struck out twice. He's seen him 3 times this season. This is back in May, so it just doesn't even matter. But to prove my point, I'll use it. He did strike out twice. I get that. But he was probably tired from the night before or something. That was back when his interpreter was spending all his money gambling and losing. I mean, so they say. But he did hit a ball 105 miles an hour off this guy. So I'm not worried at all when I see that. Plus, when you go back and look at his exit velocity, here, I'll get all pictures. He rocks everyone. So it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? It does not matter that he's facing a lefty. Look at that, 111 on 9/11 there. Think about that for a second.
That's crazy.
An 11, a $118 off Jordan Wicks, same day. So, dude, he hits lefties. We're fine. We got Shohei Ohtani plus 400. Sign me up. Yeah, I mean, I don't even know what else to say. There's really, again, there's not a lot of analysis that go into home runs other than does this pitcher give stuff up? You know what I'm saying? Like, you definitely want to ding your guy, but for your hitter, it's literally does he hit the ball hard? That's what you want to know.
Yeah,
And yeah,
good pick. I would 100% have taken him. So let's hope that it's the second day in a row that one of us steals one from the other one and it actually hits.
yeah.
The good news is I had a list of 4. So hopefully these other 3 guys, you don't steal one of them. But
Well, you get 2 out of the way right now.
Yeah, I do get to get 2 out of the way. And I'm just going to run back what we saw yesterday. Play number 1, give me Aaron Judge to hit a home run.
He's in the millie too.
Yeah, he didn't hit one yesterday, as we well know. But you're getting him at, like, again, Aaron Judge at 290 is lunacy, which I like. I get that from a line chopping perspective. They're all kind of agreed at that number, but still, it's a crazy price on Aaron Judge to hit a home run because he's Aaron Judge. Yesterday, as we talked about, he did not hit a home run. He had 2 hits that were 2 hard hits. Both of them were 100 plus miles off the bat. One of them was that double that we talked about, brought in 2 runs. That was like 105 off the bat, just too low of a launch angle. He ended that game with 4 RBIs. It's pretty good. It's been a hot stretch for Aaron Judge. 11 hard hit line drive plus fly balls in the 11 over the last week, which is the second most in the MLB. He's only got 2 home runs to show for it, which kind of means that he's due for some home runs because that's a little bit of bad luck. The pitcher he's going up against, Bryce Miller, admittedly, is not a terrible pitcher, but we're not a batter versus pitcher show.
No, we don't even bring it up a lot of times.
Yeah, but if I were to bring it up, I would tell you that Aaron Judge is 3 of 6 lifetime off of Bryce Miller with 2 home runs and a double. Yeah. So again, that doesn't matter. No, but if it did matter, that would be a helpful stat.
That doesn't matter at all.
Yeah,
but I mean,
not at all.
It's still that happened.
Yeah, exactly.
I wish it didn't. You know what I mean? For Bryce's sake. But
yeah,
it did,
I'm just telling you stuff that happened. But yeah, look at that, 103.5. I guess this is only this. Yeah, one of them.
It's only this season.
Yeah, one of them was last year. The double and the other one was a flyout that left the bat pretty fast. So very good stats against Bryce Miller. The next one is another guy that I went with yesterday, and he did come through. I'm going right back to Bryce Harper. It's kind of, I forget what day of the show we talked about it, but if you're betting a guy because he's hitting missiles and he hit missiles the day you bet him and he's got a good matchup the next day, I see no reason why not to go right back to Bryce Harper. So I got him at plus 430. And this is a decent play from a line shopping perspective. 430 at FanDuel. We see 360 at Caesars, 380 at ESPN Bet, 399 at Bet Online. But they just don't want to show a 400. They just like 399. That's a little silly. But
the price is right at us.
Yeah, exactly. And then yesterday, so Bryce, the home run he hit 104 miles per hour off the bat, traveled 394 feet. He had another line out that was 100.4 miles per hour off the bat, traveled 352 feet. And you look at Bryce, if you don't mind pulling him up on Zeus, the last 5 times that his bat has made contact with the baseball, and there's some strikeouts in there, but like we said, we can forgive strikeouts.
Yeah. Dude, he's trying to hit it over the fence.
Exactly. So yeah, that's fine. And then but yeah, look at like the last 4 of the last 5. One of them was against a lefty, and he's facing a righty tonight. But like 104, 100.4, 95.5. That fly out just a little bit too soft. 105.2, 100. Just hitting the ball incredibly hard. Going up, 101.6. And that was against a lefty. 101.9 home run. 106.1.
Smacked the hell out of Severino.
Crushed him. And the guy's going up against Freddie Peralta. It's kind of funny. Freddie Peralta is a right-handed pitcher who's technically given up a significantly more home runs per at-bat to right-handed hitters. So it's like he's a righty who struggles against righties.
Yeah.
Even though that's the case, like I'm not going to scare me off of taking a lefty against him, especially because the only 3 home runs that Peralta's given up against a lefty in the last 2 months, all 3 of them have been from his 4-seamer. And he throws that 4-seamer like 55% of the time. Batters tee off of his 4-seam fastball, like 17 of the 25 hits. Batters just crush his fastball. And then next up is the changeup. That basically his entire pitch mix is 4-seam fastball changeup. Bryce smokes changeups, 328 ISO rate, 642 slugging, 445 WOBA. And that ball we said he smacked against Severino, that was a changeup. So Bryce, we know he hits home runs and waves. Let's hope that continues tonight.
I like it. I like it a lot. Probably gonna piggyback both of them. I don't know, man. I kind of want to. I might not. Obviously, I was gonna think about going with Barry. I'm gonna leave Barry because he's in Kansas City. He's in the Millie. Jaron Duran is another good thought, good look. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Great odds. But I say when you're in a situation like this, you just go Juan Soto.
Okay, so I'm going to need to scramble because he was my fourth one.
Yeah,
but that's okay. We'll move on.
I figured you were trying to. I knew you were going there. I mean, not that you're a batter versus pitcher guy because you're not. But I'll show you in a minute. All right, so Soto, he's got Miller. Miller, not a bad pitcher, but Miller time means lefties get loose. All right, like he definitely is a barrel guy to lefties, which is a real problem. Like that's a real problem of his. He's going to have to figure that out at some point. Last 30 days, lefties are like 12% barrel against him, which is crazy. I mean, that's only 54 plate appearances, but still, that's wild. On the season, he's 12.5% on 355 plate appearances. So that's a gigantic barrel rate for lefties. And as you know, Soto is a lefty. Here's the thing, though. For yours, he's 9% in the last 30 days against righties. So we can get Judge home. But
we can get both.
But yeah, that's why I'm happy about this. Sorry, I'm just getting Zeus. Looking at Soto, last time his bat touched the ball, it was against Wu. It landed 410 feet away from the plate. He hit it 110 miles an hour.
That's pretty good.
Also had a 102-mile-an-hour double. This is last night. So he's seeing it, all right? He's seeing it. He's feeling it. He likes it, probably. And if you keep looking, though, like look at this, 103, 113. I mean, this is just absolutely destroying the ball. So we got that. We got Bryce Miller giving up homers to lefties. He is a lefty barrel guy through and through. It has been his whole life. If we were a batter versus pitcher show, obviously we're not. I mean, we're not even close. I don't even bring it up usually. Soto has seen Miller 3 times in his life, and 2 of those balls ended up over the fence. So the only way he doesn't get home tonight is if he gets intentionally walked every time he sees Miller, because he's going to get him.
That's the concern, is that they just walk him.
Mm-hmm. I don't think they're going to, though.
Yeah, they're not. They're not scared.
In front of Judge, right?
Correct. Yeah, correct.
Yeah, you're not walking him. So there's that. And then I'll go with a guy that I'm sure you have heard of. Little guy named Kyle Schwarber. 340 at FanDuel right now, which is a very good price. Best price in the game. Got a little $2.99 at BetOnline, which I like to see. I don't know that this is totally about tonight and how this guy's been doing, like anything like that, just because it is Schwarber. So it's, you know what I'm saying, he smashes. 103-mile-an-hour flyout last night. So he might be back. If you look, though, not a lot of red, but $1.04 there. That was on the 15th. $1.09, $1.12, $1.13. You know what I mean? This is all within the last week. Well, 8 days ago. So I mean, we're not too far off here. I think he gets loose against Peralta. All the things you said, I know Peralta's a righty guy. I don't care. It doesn't matter. Schwarber's taken him deep twice, just like Harper has. Again, not a pitcher versus batter show, but that's happened. You know, you can't ignore it. And I think it would be very fun to have Soto, Judge, Schwarber, Harper, and then what was the other ones? It was mine, and I don't even remember it.
It was Ohtani, yeah.
And then Ohtani. That's a 5-leg parlay that everybody can be proud of, and it could turn into a 6, depending on what you say right now.
Yeah. So I had like I said, there was about 15 guys that I could have convinced myself. So even though you stole 2 of my 4, that's okay. I'm going to go with Jesus Sanchez to hit a home run. Last I checked, he was 500. So if you don't mind pulling him up on the screen and then immediately go to Zeus, because I need to show you what he did to the baseball yesterday. Okay, so 470. But look at that 470 compared to every other book.
Yeah, that's wild.
It's an awesome price. And like I said, if you don't mind pulling him up on Zeus, because what he did, like, I think that he lined up at the plate yesterday and thought that the baseball cheated on his wife with him.
Wow.
Or cheated was something about, whatever words I'm
wife
understand
and all that
say.
stuff. Put the right words
Wife,
together and you have match thought.
Exactly. Yeah, that's on you. That's not on me. But look, like 105.5.
17.
Yeah.
What's the hardest ball hit this year? Do we know?
That's a good question.
You want to
Maybe
find out?
Yeah, maybe when
you keep talking, I'll find out.
Okay. So yeah. Anyways, what he did to the baseball yesterday: 105.5 off the bat, 108.9 off the bat, 111.8 off the bat, 117.2 off the bat. That was all 4 of those at bats happened yesterday. All 4 100 plus miles per hour off the bat, 2 of which 110, and the other one was 108.9. And then you want to go back to 2 times ago when he saw a right-handed pitcher, 108.4 off the bat. Like I said, he looked at that baseball like that baseball slept with his wife, is what I was trying to say, and okay. I was able to find the words. The guys going up against Landon Knack of the Dodgers, kind of similar to Freddie Peralta, where he's like a righty versus righty guy, but he's also been a tiny sample size. Like he's only seen 67 at bats in the last 4 months. That's 4. He's given up 4 home runs in those 67 at bats. It's a home run every 16.75 at bats. That's not good. Granted, only one of them have come against lefties, but again, it's a righty versus lefty thing. So I don't necessarily think that this guy as a righty is going to be good against lefties. So yeah, Jesus Sanchez, not quite as chalky as the other guys we have, but really good from an odds perspective, or I should say really good from a line shopping odds perspective. And he's just been tattooing the baseball. So give me Jesus Sanchez. And also riding with the guy's name is Jesus. Like that just got to feel good.
Yeah. Yeah. He saves. I saw that on a bumper sticker before. All right. So hardest hit balls. Can you guess how hard it was and who hit it?
Well, I saw the comment, so I unfortunately know the answer, but I would have guessed it was Aaron Judge, and I would have guessed it got to 120. So I would have been incorrect, but I would have been close.
Who ratted? Yeah, no, it's O'Neal Cruz.
Oh, okay. So
it looks like it was 120 miles an hour, 120 and a half. O'Neal Cruz again, 120.3. Giancarlo Stanton, 120 even. Giancarlo Stanton again, 120 even. O'Neal Cruz, 119.3. O'Neal Cruz, 119.2. So
that guy.
And you know what the funniest part is? None of those balls went over the fence.
None of them that you mentioned, or none of them for Cruz?
None of those, any of those 6.
That's crazy.
And then you have Shohei, 118.7. That ball went over the fence. Then you got Cruz again, 118.2. Ball did not go over the fence. So yeah, Cruz is definitely the hardest thing. But so $120 is what we're looking at. I guess that's the only point we were trying to make was how hard. So $120. So what do we have?
$118.
Yeah, I mean that's still
$117.
Yeah, that's a beating. Yeah, I just know I looked at X velocity every day for a while, and I saw 117, and I was like, wow, like that's very hard because you just don't see that. You don't.
So while you were talking, I pulled up. Unfortunately, because all 6 of our picks are across 3 games, it's 2 separate 2-leg same game parlays. The 6-leg parlay is not worth it to place for a milli. But if you place $10 on that, you're still winning 60 grand. I'll give you a second.
Good. I mean, given the names.
Yeah, it's Shohei Ohtani, Jesus Sanchez. They both play Dodgers Marlins. It's Kyle Schwarber and Bryce Harper. It's Aaron Judge and Juan Soto.
I mean, that would be pretty fun. 10 to get 60K. That's just 6. I don't know. Yeah, that could happen. I'm just saying, but I don't know. My brain's broken in terms of that. Like when I see 10 to get 60, I'm like, I want more.
Yeah,
it's 6 guys. It's called 6 home runs. I'm only getting 60K off of 10. Like that's pretty short.
It's because they nuke odds for same game parlays. Unfortunately, it's one of those things. It's us against the books. I will say, if you're one of those people that plays the either ors, I don't know if you've seen that market. Like you
Yeah.
can take either one of these guys. Then you're really sitting pretty because you just put all three of these in an either or. Obviously, all six of them are going to hit a home run. But if you just want to be a little bit safer, only three need to. I like to call that. I stole this from someone in my Discord. If you're playing an either or home run prop, it's just the tip. You know what I mean? Like not the full thing. It's just the tip.
That's the that's my softball team's name. That's what the original. It was just the tip. And I don't know where we got it from, but it was awesome. But then we have since gone to just tips, just because, like, I don't know. We're walking around the community with the shirt just the tip, and it's like there's kids. It's weird. I don't know the rules, but I know that that's probably like walking the line a little bit.
And at least weird.
Yeah, you're coaching a little kid soccer team, and you got a shirt that said just the tip, just because you got a game after that. Feels weird. Just saying. Just saying. So. Anyways, that's cool. Yeah, it is just a tip. I don't like those odds. I think that they're kind of getting us with those.
Yeah.
Although I'll still bet it. I still like the market, but I always look at it and be like, damn, man, I want like 250, 260 for a lot of these dudes, and I'm just not getting it.
And I need to do the math, but if you're playing them individually, like let's pretend you're playing just the tip for a half unit, it might make more sense from a math perspective to put a quarter unit on each of them individually. You know what I mean? Because obviously you get the stealing case if they both hit for way more odds. And then if one hits, it's probably close. So I haven't actually done that math, but that would be my guess. If you're only playing one, it might make sense to play them separate. But if you're doing like a parlay, then you got to, and then you got to do the either or.
Yep. 100%. All right. We got done pretty quick today with the call. That was, that's really all I got. I mean, I will tell you this, there's the merch store that just keeps growing with merch, which is crazy because there's always, I mean, it was already, merch just falling out of the place, but it's just, there's more. We got a bunch of the shirts. The jet skis and monkeys is a all-time classic. I was watching Chimp Crazy or whatever that show's called on HBO that Nigel told me to watch. I finally started watching that. That's pretty wild. It feels like I might rethink the whole, we're going to get a monkey. Maybe we get like a baby monkey. And I don't know what we're going to do with them when they become an adult. Maybe we just don't get a chimp. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But we're still
working on it.
And monkeys. I'm working on it. But that shirt kind of hits hard when you're watching that show. I think that's a ping pong ball, NBD ping pong ball, just in case you need some of those for beer pong. That would help. There's shot glasses now. There are beer mugs, beer glasses. There's cases for your phone. We have stickers for Paige, but anybody can get them, not just Paige. They're for everybody. Hoodies, it's hoodie season soon.
True.
Just everything that you need to like get through gambling season, because I mean it is, guys, like it's coming up. You got to be ready because this is just the tip, just like we talked about. This is just
the tip, the
ending of baseball. Pretty soon we're gonna have hockey, which we're big hockey guys whenever it's the NBA All-Star break. So
I do remember that.
The NBA. And then there's NFL, college football, obviously. So it's just a lot going on. You're going to need to look like you know what you're doing. You want to look legit. That's the way to do it. The merch store, the link is in the description. It supports the content too. You know what I mean? And you look awesome doing it. So I don't see a downside at all. We made it as cheap as possible too. So like we don't even take much profit at all just because we want to give to the people. And I don't know. I think it's very nice of us.
I like what you said where you like, nobody has gambling gear. Well, we need to make that a thing. You know what I mean? Like gambling shirts. You know, we have workout shirts, we have nice shirt, whatever. We need gambling shirts. I like that.
Exactly. For when we're gambling.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, what are we wearing? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, hopefully we took care of that need. I feel like we did. I don't think there's anything else. I'm going to go live later on with the tools at Odds Jam. One last day before football gets back into full swing. I can't wait. I'm already kind of ready. I'm already doing the millie for this weekend because I'm locked in. I've honed in on how I want to do it. So this is probably going to be the weekend. So stay tuned for that. All I need, Matt, is 6 same game parlays to hit in one.
Seems easy.
That's not that many. That's not that many at all. Like when you think about it, it's only 6. Especially too, think of it like this. I've already mapped this out, dude. Utah, I've put a lot of thought in this, a lot of mental simulations. You do the Monday game and the Sunday game. That means you only got to hit 4 games on Sunday. You do the Sunday night game, all you got to do is get 3 down early in the day, and you're into the night game with a millie parlay alive. Could you imagine how alive you would feel if that happened?
Nothing like it. I mean, it's like I said, 2 out of the last 3 nights I've headed into the night game thinking that I was only one swing away from cashing a 3-leg home run parlay. So, I mean, there's nothing like it.
No, dude. So, dude, we're gonna do it, man. Like, we're gonna hit one of these millies. We're probably gonna hit the millie tonight, the home run one. But so it's gonna take a little bit of the luster away from the NFL one. But I gotta be honest with you, man. I don't think we're gonna get tired of winning millie parlays. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
I don't
even
think
if
so.
they did come twice in the same week, I don't think it's gonna matter. I think it's fine. We've had a long summer without hitting one, so again, it's gonna be fine. But yeah, so it's gonna go early in the day, and like I said, we're gonna get to the night game. I don't know if I would be able to go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Like getting to Sunday night, like you hit that, and all you gotta do is hit the Monday night one.
And then you're just waiting all day Monday. I've been waiting all day for Monday night.
Like, you're like typing up your resignation letter from work, maybe like taking a dump on your boss's desk on the way out. Like, how are you gonna leave this situation? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
One guy said he was gonna piss on the computer. I was like, dude, I don't know about that now, because I think that's a sex crime.
Well,
somehow.
It sounds like it. And then also, I'm not a huge science guy, but if you electrocute yourself, couldn't it just kind of fall, like go up, like electricity go up the stream?
Yeah, that's true. You can't stop once you start. So
yeah,
so
just something to think about.
Yeah, you don't want to get hurt on your last day.
I mean, we had $1 million.
Quitting work. Like, real quick before we go, I used to bartend in my college days. It was the man, dude. It was unbelievable. I was great at it. I loved it. I had a great time. And not to brag, I'm just saying it was what it was. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, some people were born to do certain things. That was what I needed to be doing at that time. And anyways, though, there were like bus boys in the restaurant or whatever. And we used to kind of razz on guys a lot, like a little bit, just kind of haze them when they get there. Restaurant haze. I don't know if you ever worked in a restaurant, but
I have.
Okay, yeah. So, like, you know how it goes. Like, the new guys, it takes a little while before, you learn the secret handshake and you can just, like, work without getting harassed. So, whatever. And I think they call that bullying now, but back then it was just hazing. But anyways, this guy, he had enough, man. His name was Greasy.
That was his real name?
He ended up, Mike Greasy.
Okay.
Sorry, Mike. What's up? Shout out, Mike. I haven't seen you in forever, man. You were awesome, dude. I miss you. We actually ended up being gay Mike by the end of it. Like, we didn't know. We just call him Greasy. But then, like, he was our friend, and he was gay, and we had a bunch of Mikes. So you separate them by, like, whatever Mike. There was ghetto Mike. There was gay Mike. There's a lot of Mikes. You know what I mean? White Mike, black Mike. It's how you separate people in the restaurant game. But anyways, gay Mike was, like, so mad because he was getting just hazed a little bit. He left. He walked out right in the middle of his shift. Turns out, though, you want a millie. He got outside and he realized he didn't drive that night. Like, his car was broken down. Like, he didn't drive. He got dropped off by his mom. So he legitimately had to come back in to work after walking out. So keep that in mind. Yeah, like, that had to be, like, even worse. So as you can imagine, the hazing got a little bit worse after that night. That was not even like, so the part that he walked out on wasn't even the worst part of the night for him.
It got worse than that. Yeah.
So when you are leaving your job for the last time, hopefully it's the last time, like, you win the millie, you just make sure you win the millie. Because walking back in, I gotta imagine was not great for Mike.
Make sure you win the millie, and also make sure you have transportation home.
Yeah. Don't just and again, don't take a dump on your boss's desk and then leave and then have to come back into the building. That's all I'm saying. So that's wrong with saying that. But yeah, that was one of my favorite stories of working the restaurant, because, like, he came walking back in. I was like, wow, that's ballsy. Like, the kid's back. Like, shout out Mike. You know what I mean? I was like, look at him. I found out later through the grapevine that he actually didn't drive that day. So he had no way of getting home, and he had to just come back in or else wait in the parking lot for the next 3 hours. So not a great spot to be in. So yeah, definitely make sure you're aware of your surroundings before you do whatever you're going to do. Don't get arrested, but we are going to hit the millie this week. So keep that in mind. All right. Where can they find you, Matt?
Yeah, you can find me at Jedi Modai on Twitter, doing a ton of writing for Newsweek, posting NFL YouTube videos. So follow me on Twitter. You'll find all that stuff. Road to 10K by the end of the year. That's the goal.
Okay. Awesome. That's it. We'll see you at 4:00. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I hope if you're listening on Spotify, you gave us 5 stars. That helps us out, helps us find more people. We need to make this gang a little bit bigger, get this conversation a little bit bigger every day until finally we take over. You know what I mean? I feel like we can do that. So we'll see you tomorrow.